Coptic Orphans Support Association.
Chair, Excellencies, and distinguished delegates. On behalf of Coptic Orphans, allow me to illustrate the importance of the grassroots work that makes the efforts that we've talked about in this room possible and realizes the institutional policies that we've discussed during this forum. Imagine a girl growing up in Sharona, a small rural village along the Nile in Egypt. The nearest school is across the river, accessible only by boat. Unable to reach this school, she drops out at 11 years old like most girls in her village. She has no literacy skills. As the years pass, her dependence on others grows and her choices narrow. In her town, most girls are married by 18. Her mother's experience echoes this path. Married at 14, her first child at 15, and widowed by 26. It is this girl's inevitable fate. This girl will never hold a future, job, or gain financial independence. In a few years, when she meets her fate, her husband will control her finances. She doesn't know her rights, how to protect herself, or where to turn if she experiences harm. If she's ever a victim of a crime, she will not contact the police or set foot in a courtroom. She will move on quietly and avoid making eye contact with neighbors in order to escape the shame of being a victim. Now imagine that same girl encountering Coptic Orphans, an NGO ensuring that vulnerable children achieve their potential through education, and one of the world's largest nonprofits operating in Egypt. Because of one intervention, this girl's trajectory changes. She's no longer thinking about her fate as a teenage wife and homemaker. Rather, she's making plans to study engineering and start a water purification project for her village. She finishes high school and earns her engineering degree. She learns not only reading and math, but also confidence, leadership, and how to recognize abuse and seek help through judicial institutions. Her mother's also involved, gaining independence and financial literacy. What began as support for the girl becomes a two-generation intervention for a family, and eventually a community. Girls from her village start sharing her story and following her footsteps. This girl from Sharona is real. Her story is real. I had the pleasure of meeting her last year. She's just one of the tens of thousands of girls for whom Coptic Orphans has broken the cycle of injustice. When girls are surrounded by support through education, membership, family engagement, and community protection, they can exercise their rights, make informed decisions, access justice, participate in society, and dare to be at the forefront of decision-making processes. Coptic Orphans has conducted a valuable girl project for almost 25 years. And through this project, we have noticed that girls from various religious backgrounds have improved literacy rates by a staggering 90%.